Here's a short tutorial on how to use some of the library digital resources to help you with your biography project. So let's begin by going to the library. And the first thing I would recommend is, looking in our catalog for books on your particular subject. We're going to put out a lot of reference books for you to use, but there also might be some specific books, especially if you have a artist as well known as Leonardo da Vinci. And you can see what books of the artists that we have in the library and what you can check out. So definitely go to the catalog and see what's available. And again, we'll have books on more major artists. Some lesser known artists will not be have their own book. For those artists, what I would recommend is using our databases. And remember, you need to know the username and password to get access to these, and both of those as LA Eagles. For this assignment, what I would recommend is using student resources in context. This is where you'll enter in the password. And if you look under Browse Topics, you can see under Biography, they have a number of people. And again, the more well-known artists, like Leonardo da Vinci, will have their whole page outlined for you here with a lot of information. And what I would recommend is, if you're not familiar with the artist, begin with a reference. That'll give you the broad sort of overview of the artist before you get into maybe some of the more specific critical essays or magazine articles. They also have videos and images and audio if you want to get information that way. For lesser known artists, what I would recommend is just using the search bar right here. So for example, if you got Christine de Pizan, just enter her name. And she may not have her own page, but you can see there's a lot of information. 14 reference articles, 1 news story, 3 magazine, 14 academic journals, and 3 critical essays. And this will give you the information you need. It's all compiled in one place. And the nice thing about the databases is all this information has been vetted. So it's been written by experts and peer-reviewed by experts, so you can trust it. You don't have to spend a lot of time, as you do on Google, searching to see if the information is accurate. Another place that I would recommend going is our public library resources. And you'll need either a Los Altos or a Mountain View Public Library card. But they have a great database for this project called Biography in Context. I'll use the Mountain View site, and you have to scroll down to their online resources right here. And what you'll have to do with them is enter in your library card number. That's their username. Your password, if it asks for it, is their last 4 numbers of your phone number. But as you can see here, if we go to Biography in Context, here's where it asks me to enter in my library card. You can browse people in a number of different ways. You can select artists, scientists. And so, for example, if you have Copernicus, he's right there. And again, like the other database, it organizes all the information for you in one place so you can have access to it here. If you don't see your subject's name, you can enter it in. So, for example, let's use Isabel d'Este. And if it doesn't recognize it, sometimes it'll make some suggestions. And here, since she's not a well-known person, we just have one reference article on her. But it gives you a lot of information that can be helpful. So hopefully use some of these databases in addition to your Google and Wikipedia search. Again, they're more reliable information, and that's why you have to pay to get access to it. But your libraries have done that for you. If you have any questions, please let your Mr. Jack or Miss Bridges know, and we would be happy to help you find something if you're not having any luck. All right, thanks a lot.